Yo, what's good? This is RuffCutt. I'm Mel. This is Truck.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
This
What's
is
up, Black Kings, Black
episode
Queens? How y'all doing, man? Second episode, dose of Rough Cut. What we gonna talk about today, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm
Huh?
good. I'm good. I'm chilling. You know, a
Yeah,
lot to talk about again.
of course, of course. You know,
What's up, man? Like, how you feeling? What's on your mind today?
on my mind today is Tamala Horford, 41-year-old black woman that was murdered in 2018, and we're just getting knowledge of this. This is crazy to me. So, Tamala Horford is a woman who stayed a night, had an adult stayover with a few friends, so we thought they were, and all of these women were from the white descent, and she was the only African American woman there, and it's crazy and it's kind of horrifying because there's a picture, and it's spooky to look at that picture
It is.
and see how sad that stuff is. And I think we need justice for Tamala. I know we need justice for Tamala Horford. And this crap, or this shit, I should say, because this is rough cut and we don't cut around the edges. This shit need to stop, man. This shit need to, like, it's to the point now, man, where it's women, it's kids, it's all type of wrong shit going on out here, man.
Right.
And that shit made me sick to my stomach because she's 41 years old, thinking these people is her friend. And she, probably thought they were family. And from what the autopsy report says, that she was, they're talking about it's a possible, or it's highly likely that it's going to be a homicide. Come on, man.
Highly likely.
Right. Come on. That's self-hate. And anybody that do that, if you got and this lady, rest in peace, Mrs. Tamala Horford, she was beautiful, dog. Like, she was beautiful. And I could tell, like, you can tell when somebody of that range of beauty, you always got haters. I always tell my daughters that shit too. Like, people might just say or make fun or whatever. They just teasing because they don't think they measure up to you or they as pretty as you or whatever. And all those women in those pictures, I could see it all over their face that they was like, they husbands, and everybody probably was just, head over heels for this lady or giving her compliments all the time. And it's probably what happened.
Yep. I totally agree. Like that silent hate be a killer, man. Look at all the movies we watch, right? You
Mm-hmm.
look at New Jack City. Who killed G Money? Look like
Talk about it.
and that ain't the same thing. Now, I'm not like comparing the two and saying like it's the exact same way. What I'm saying is like, yo, like every time somebody meet an untimely demise, it's always from somebody they know or a supposed friend. We got to watch who we call our friends. Not saying that like, she did anything wrong because she probably saw them as her friends. It was like, yeah, these my friends. I'm gonna chill with them, like no matter what. Like, I'm the black girl in this group. So what? They accept me, and that's her mindset. And like if you trusting like that, be you like you're not wrong for trusting people. Like that's human nature. You thinking these people for you, but in the back, like they really not. And that happens a lot.
Right. Like us, us as a culture, us as a people, we always, I'm pretty sure some people that was in her life was like, girl, you about to stay the night with them, all of that, all
Right.
of them white girls over there.
Right.
It was probably people that probably said that to her,
Right.
of our culture or of our skin color, because that's what we do. We analyze things like, well, why do they want to be friends with you all of a sudden? Or why are they
Right.
so interested in you? I mean, not to say that you're not a good friend or you're not a good person, but some people, like, you gotta really, nowadays, you really gotta look at, like, yo, what's their motive? And it don't matter if they black or white. You always gotta look at somebody like, yo, what's their motive? Because at the end of the day, am I beneficial or have I been official to you? Like, or have I been loyal? You know what
Couldn't
I'm
have said
saying?
that
So,
any better.
like, it's crazy, man. Even you know, nowadays, like me, you, and friends that we have, like, are they really my true me and my friends, or are they my friends because I can do stuff for them, or am I their friends because I'm cool or whatever fuck the point is of that? Like, it's crazy, man. Me personally, I can't be jealous of somebody that's breathing the same air as me. I'm sorry.
Right.
I might have envy, and envy can turn into hate. Let's be honest. Envy is a human um a human feeling that every human feels,
Right.
rather if they're, you know, special needs or not, or a regular person. Everybody experiences envy. Envy doesn't mean that you hate something. Envy means like, oh, damn, I wish I had that, or, you know, or like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to start understanding that, man. Like, it's okay for you to have envy for something, or have envy that somebody has a good job or has a better life. You just gotta work hard to get to where they at, or, you know, do what you gotta do to get there. But this Tamala Horford, man, this got my stomach, man. I ain't even been able to eat since I heard about this, man. Like, beautiful black woman. You know what I'm saying? After all the stuff she probably been through in her life, to get beat up and destroyed like that sounds like some, you know, Emmett Till, or some angry, some self-hate. Because if you got racist, and you racist like that, that's self-hate, man.
Right. Definitely. And it just
What's your
goes
take? What's your take on it, bro?
it just goes to show, like, you know, us as men, we gotta take care of our women. Not just like I got a wife, I got a daughter, I got a mom, you know, I got a aunt that's almost 100 years old. You know, like shout out to aunt sister, almost 100 years old. But we got to take care of our women, especially our black women. No, I'm not just trying to make it about race, but black women. If you look at the statistics right now of how many black women is missing or found dead, like yo, it's bananas. It's crazy.
Staggering.
You know, like we got to do something about that. We can't keep letting, like, you know, our women get hurt like that. You know, these a majority of these women are mothers. So when these mothers get hurt or they missing or they get trafficked over here, who gonna take care of the kids? Like, yeah, men, we can take care of the kids. We're security. We're not nurturers though. Women
Right.
nurture. They
Can
need that.
never be. Can
They
never be. We can
that
never be nurturers.
yeah, we don't nurture. You know, that's not our job. You know, some people have to try to do it, but it's never gonna be the same as if a mom's doing it. So if a mom not there, you are already setting the kid up for failure just about. Like, you know, like we gotta do something about that. We gotta make sure that all our women are safe. Like you see somebody else, I do this all the time. Like when I used to take Zai to the bus stop or whatever, like I wouldn't see like say an occasional parent like they got to get to work, but the kid right there, you know, at the bus stop, I sit there and wait till every kid that's right there get on the bus stop. You
Right.
know, like, we got to do stuff like that. You see an older woman walking, like I know it'd be creepy to just be like, she'll probably think, oh, you need a ride here, like that. That's definitely creepy. But you can look out for them without them even knowing. Like
Like, okay.
I do that all the time. Like, yo, let me make sure this lady get in her house, or let me make sure, you know, like we got to do more of that. It can't just be
Right.
one or two people doing that. We all have to do that.
And ladies, I know y'all scared. I know what he just said was a lot. Like, y'all got to take a step back too, and not everybody want to take you, or and not everybody wants to you know, holla at you, or nothing
Right.
like that,
Right.
because, you know, I one, like, it's not that serious. Everybody don't want you. Two, um, y'all gotta allow us to be better men too. I hear
Exactly.
people, I hear people talk about how chivalry has died and all of this other stuff. And listen, some of us was, you know, raised the right way, or do have the, you know, the mental capacity to open the door, or, look out, like you just said, look out for somebody's kid on the bus stop, make sure all the kids get on the bus stop, or, making sure somebody don't get mugged on the way to the crib, or
Exactly.
coming from the store, because that's where it happened at, from the store to going home. That's where most cases start at, when people go missing.
Right.
So don't think people just taking you off a crazy road because your car broke down. No, you be at Walmart or you be at the gas station and they snatch people up too. Sometimes they catch it on camera, sometimes they don't.
Yep.
Depending on how good this person is or how good the perpetrator is. But at the end of the day, white women got to start, taking a step back. If y'all want help, not even saying if y'all want help, y'all need to allow us to help.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Period.
Say that.
I got 4 sisters, man. I got 4 sisters. 3 out of those 4 sisters have been married at one point. You know what I'm saying? And I got the highest respect for women because of them and because of the men that they were with. Like, these were men. These weren't little boys. These weren't like, and they aren't little boys or like, they taught me something as a young man. So I got to look at, my nephews and my son a different way. Like, yo, we gotta pave the way, because some way between my father and my grandfather, that shit got lost. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to start sticking up for our nurturers. Period. Rather if it's black or white. If you see your neighbor beating on his wife, dog, listen, bro,
We ain't letting that go.
we ain't letting that slide. I ain't never been the type to do that. So
Right.
one of my girlfriends, my girlfriend, or my wife, sister called, or her cousin called, say his their old man is beating up on him. Yo, I don't play that. We taking that to the max.
Right.
Not every time either, because sometimes if you intervene and they go back, y'all mess up y'all relationship now.
Exactly. That happens a lot.
Like,
Our women got to make better decisions too, man. Like that starts with the women. Like, somebody doing that, don't call me or call you if you gonna run back 2 days later. Like, not like that. That's a bad decision. Like, make sure, like, if that's what you want to do, and this may sound a little wrong, to some people, but some people like living in chaos. So you can't force somebody to not want to live in that. I can come, I can help, I can do whatever to the person, but if you keep going back, that does nothing. I did that for no reason, so it starts with the women. They got to make better decisions.
Sis, cuzzo, auntie, you gotta make better decisions, because the decisions that you make, especially when it comes down to your physical ability or somebody putting their hands on you, you gotta understand you got family that ain't gonna play that. That ain't love. That ain't love. If the men before me was doing that, I don't know what to say to you, man. Like, or not even just them, not even the physical people. We talking about the mental abusers and all of that shit too. Like, I mean, when I'm mad or me and my lady get into it, I don't think, like, I don't have a negative thought in my mind. I'm just defending me and I'm defending my feelings. We don't never attack each other. Like, we don't attack each other like, derogatory or meaning to cut people, but we do hurt feelings, but then we can move on from that, though. You know what I'm saying? But all of this, oh, you piece of shit, and da 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 da, and like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I almost fell into that shit too, man. Like, that shit is
to fall into that. Like, it's easy to fall into that. You, like, listen, man, you human, man. Like, that's life, man. Like, some stuff is easy to fall into, especially if somebody attacking you. Your first, like, oh, okay, you didn't, like, and that's not necessarily right, but
It's a
like you
defense.
yeah, you defending yourself, you know, and like, but like you said, we got to change it, and that's the start. If you notice something is wrong, that's where it's gonna change right there. As soon as you notice it's wrong, then it's like, okay, what can I do to make sure we not doing this again, or make sure I'm not coming off this way again. You know, like you gotta like think, and your partner play a role in that too, because it's certain stuff that they might see as like disrespectful or something to them. Like you got to give them that respect. You can't just whatever, I don't see it this way. Like I had to learn that with certain stuff. Like okay, like yo, she don't like this. That I probably shouldn't do this way. I don't know. It's reflection. That's what it is. Just reflecting.
Right. Yeah. Your partner should be the reflection of you, not necessarily being exactly like you, but the reflection. Like they should know. Nah, my partner not gonna like this, or my wife's not gonna like this, or my husband not gonna like this. They should be able to know that, regardless.
Right.
And
totally agree.
And what I'm gonna say is, we gotta get back to a whole bunch of stuff, man. Like before we go into that though, let's talk about your boy, your guy. So the CEO or the owner or whoever he is of Hobby Lobby, this guy
has to be more careful.
It's got to be more careful because we on that trail. You won't get $1. And Hobby Lobby is my store, dog. I'm so heartbroken by this.
But go to Michael's, bro. Go to Michael's.
Michael's, Staples, Walmart. Everybody else gonna get my money, but Hobby Lobby, dog.
No more.
So this gentleman or this dickhead donated $14.5 million to all White Lives Matter. I didn't even know there was all White Lives Matter fucking campaign or anything. I didn't even know there was a group, but whatever. How do you first of all, to this organization or coalition or whoever you are, how much sense does that really make? You already got everything else. It's damn it, it's a white house. It ain't a black house.
Man.
It's a white Christmas.
Right. A white picket fence is the American.
A white picket fence.
You know what that is, bro? You know what that is? I'm finna go in on homie. You know what that is, though? Yeah, and he feel a certain type of way towards the Black Lives Matter. Oh, he probably see it as, everybody that's dying. Oh, somewhere or another, it's their fault. I'm hearing that a lot. Like, if you look on some of these, I don't necessarily comment, but I skim through some of that stuff, and I just look. I'm like, yo, you really feel like that? Like, homie jogging. He jogging. He not doing nothing to anybody. He jogging. He get killed. Like, he deserved that? Like, what? Or like, some of the stuff they were saying about George in Minnesota. Like, what you mean he couldn't breathe, like, with a nose like that? I'm like, yo, that's how people giving it up. Like, y'all really feel like that, right? But from me, what I'm taking from this is, though, he like, oh, Black Lives Matter, whatever, White Lives Matter. I'm going to support this. Everyone's talking about this, but White Lives Matter just as much as Black Lives. No one is saying Black Lives Matter over White Lives Matter. What we saying is Black Lives Matter. Like, they don't matter in America right now. Like, we don't matter. We can, right now, somebody can shoot me through my window right now. I've done nothing wrong. They're going to find a way to make it seem like it was my fault. Mel got a C in science before. He's a bad person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like anything they can find, they're going to try to make it seem like it's our fault. Like
he obviously wasn't a scholar.
Right. Obviously wasn't a scholar. You got to see in earth science. Like, yo, man, come on, man.
Remedial classes. They gonna spin it somehow.
But like I said, I think he doing that just to, to throw it in Black Lives Matter faces. Like, oh, well, I have the money. I'm gonna support this. It's like, yeah, you supporting that, but what out of them white people, who's dying by like who are the cops shooting? They're not shooting them. Who's being racially profiled? Us. Who's sleeping in their house getting killed? Us. Who's sleeping in their car because they don't want to drive drunk? Us. Like, come on, man.
Rest
Like,
in peace, Brianna.
yo,
Rest
come
in peace,
on, man.
Ahmad. Rest in peace,
I'm telling you,
Rashard.
it's blatant racism right now. I swear, like I post a stat the other day on Facebook, and I said America has shown its true colors in 2020. We really see how they feel about us now. Like, so when an owner or somebody come out of something and they say, "Oh yeah, Black Lives Matter is a terror group." Okay, so using that same terminology, so if Black Lives Matter is a terror group, so isn't White Lives Matter a terror group as well? Then, like, what we doing here?
The apples and oranges.
Exactly. I
Let's
don't.
shout out Black Lives Matter though. Let's shout out that movement.
Black Lives.
Thank you.
Yup.
Thank you for giving us something else to, that's like something to look for, like the Panthers, which was the only organization for a long time that was predominantly, doing things not the traditional way.
Yup.
Shout out to them. But I think that protesting thing is over. I think we just need to come with a plan. I was watching a video today that Snoop Dogg posted with the I can't remember the young man's name, but I will get it next time on next episode. I will shout him out. But he was talking about organization, about us.
Yep.
Even as simple as us lining up by height and looking militant together and being focused on one common goal and planning and all that. Man, they don't want to see that.
That's hard. I'm definitely with that. That's hard.
Me too.
You need
Like,
that. You need that, man.
That's why I'm telling everybody, like, yo, man, I don't care about none of that. Talking about some, oh, well, my job this and my job that, bro. If you gonna take that shit now, you're gonna take it forever.
Totally agree.
I'm not taking nobody spitting in my face every day, man. I'm not with that shit. You know what I mean? My dad, my pops, like, yo, he a proud man. He was a Freemason. He was a lodge brother. He was connected with people that look like him, right? So, and he also a Vietnam hero. You know what I'm saying? So when people talk about disrespecting the flag and when people talk about all that shit, man, yo, but you'll still pull a gun out on the hero's son.
Yep.
All of his sons. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Y'all don't want that. Like, why would I fight for somebody like that? Why would I put my life on the line for some people that don't even respect me if I can't walk down the street, get some Skittles and the iced tea, or lose some weight because or be in shape and run around my neighborhood, or get have enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? A friend dropped me off. I'm too drunk to drive home, so I'm sitting in the Wendy's parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody called the police on me and they killed me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He shouldn't have ran.
That's garbage, man. Anybody that was drunk would have fucking ran.
Yo, it's people that's sober that run. Like, people got that drilled in their head. Cops, I need to run. You know, like it's drilled in their head.
Even kids.
Right. Like, man, I just, like, I don't know. I just wish I could get into the mindset of some of these people, like, in the thoughts they have. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, insanity. Like, and I'm driving myself crazy trying to, do that.
No, you trying to understand ignorance, and that's not even possible, bro, for people like me.
Right.
Like, we understand ignorance that we had back then. So why would we want to dial into their ignorance?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just thinking about it, right? Like, remember, like, I went to school, like, I remember growing up, I always told you, like, I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to make a difference. Like, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, man, like, I never want to be a cop now. Like, I'm good on that. But I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, for me, going, like, if I was a cop, I'd be like, yo, like, okay, I'm gonna go to work today. I want to make sure, like, I help some people out. I'm not like overly enforcing like anything on somebody. Like, I'm not trying to kill nobody today. Yo, you can't tell me some of these cops don't wake up like, oh, I get to go to work today. Hopefully, I get to do this today. Like, come on, man. Like, what's up with that? Like, how don't y'all notice this when y'all hiring people, man? Like y'all, like you get a psych eval. Like, y'all not understanding like these people is crazy. Like, I don't like, I don't know, man.
I don't think the psych eval is gonna do is the answer either, bro. You can cheat those.
You definitely can cheat. I was just saying that, just more so like some stuff it's hard for you to hide. Like, you know, like the R. Kelly video, right? When they asked him, "Oh yeah, do you like underage girls?" Yo, you seen the smirk he had on his face during that? It's like, yo, it's some stuff you like that so much you can't even hide it.
Oh, disgusting. Disgusting, man.
Right. Like, and I don't understand. I just don't wake up. Like, I just don't understand how they wake up and like with murder on their mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wake up today. Me and you, we wake up in the morning. Make sure today be the best day. Do this for my kids. Do this for my lady. Make sure I'm good today. Y'all waking up with anger and animosity on you. Like, yo, where is that coming from? Like, what? Like, why are you going to work with that? Like, what you put out is what you gonna get, man. I believe in energy. If you going to work with that type of energy, you're going to find that. I don't know, bro.
We'd be wrong. We'd be wrong if we start putting our putting the law into our own hands. We'd be wrong though. They'll
Without a
shun
doubt.
us and all of that.
Oh, without a
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? But let's switch gears though with that, that negativity and all that.
Yep.
Shout out, let's definitely shout out my boy. Not my boy. Let me stop playing. Let's shout out the Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens owner for what he said in that video, and him feeling like, him feeling like that he needs to do something about this too. It ain't just on, the people that it's happening to. Shout out to him for like getting with his players, having dialogue on Zooms, and hearing their hurt and hearing how it is, and seeing why that the people of color, Black people, are outraged. And he feel that pain, and he like it's not right.
Yep.
It's not right. He said it. He said he said something that he sparked something. I'm gonna say that. Regardless of what people say, oh, they this and that, whatever somebody say now, man, it don't matter. But at the end of the day, he the first owner to say something.
Exactly.
It's not Black.
And we need that. We need more of that. It can't just
Right.
be it can't just be us. Like they look at us like, oh yeah, they're complaining. This isn't how they view it. When it's coming from someone that look like them, that's when real change is gonna happen.
Right.
That's when real change is gonna happen. When they next door neighbor is like, yo, I don't. But when they see a Black Lives Matter and they next door neighbor, a flag with Black Lives Matter, then they start understanding, like, man, this affecting everybody. Like, maybe I should pay more attention. I don't know.
Right. So I was telling people, somebody said we had a deep conversation one day. One of the customers from my job one day, he was like, "Oh man, I understand. What happened was terrible, but looting and stuff like that and burning stuff, like, man, that's not the way. What about the people that that own that?" And I was like, "Yo, what about those people that just lost their mother or their father? What you talking about, man? You talking about something that they probably got insurance on or probably can come back from.
Right. Can't come back from death, man.
You can't come back and raise your kids, man.
Right.
This man had 4 kids.
That's 4 kids without a father. That's 4 kids who gonna grow up without that fatherly security. Come on, man.
He gone. He gone. He can't. He don't got no say so in nothing. He ain't gonna see
Right.
his grandchild born. He ain't gonna see his kids graduate if they already didn't graduate. He
Right.
gonna miss everything. He gonna miss the prom. He gonna miss everything. That's why, like, yo, when I really think about stuff like that, man, when I think about some of my friends that got kids, bro, they ain't never gonna see them do none of the great stuff that they wanted to see them do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mike Colbert. Shout out Say. Shout out 50. Shout out damn, bro, it's a lot. Shout out Baby C. Shout out Tim. Jesus Christ, man. Like, and that's just off of, some other stuff. But, shout out Craig Hurd that got shot by the police.
Mm-hmm.
When we was 13 years old. We 30 now, bro. We've been hit with this trauma, man. And it's like, if it ain't from the streets, it's from the cops, or it's from some bullshit, bro.
Right.
Like somebody we grew up with. I don't know if you remember. Remember Cosm?
Yeah, I remember Cosm.
So Cosm was he was in jail. You know what I mean? Some people think that the prison guards beat him up, man, did him dirty, killed him. I believe it. Because Cosm was one of those people that stood up. Shout out, rest in peace, Cosm too, man. Like,
rest in peace.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna figure it out, y'all, man. We gotta bond together, man. I was watching this another video on Facebook, and it was this older gentleman. He was just like, man, he got into it with somebody else of the same color, like a black person. And he was so mad because he was like, man, you do you know that we sit up here having this argument and these people don't give a shit?
Exactly.
Y'all just two niggas arguing. He was like, bro, we can both have money, or you can have money and I don't have money, and it don't matter how much money we got or any of that shit. We still two niggas arguing.
Exactly. Killer Mike verse. Even if you got 7 figures, you still a nigga.
Shout out Killer Mike, bro.
One of my favorite MCs ever, too. Underrated, but that's
Speaking
how they
yeah.
That's how they view us.
Yo, let's talk about some of the most illest, like message like songs, like what you just said, like Killer Mike. Let's talk about Kendrick. First of all, I have been converted to the Kendrick Lamar fan club. Everybody, I wasn't a fan. I gave this brother a good day of listening. He's definitely top 10 of all time in my book.
I told you, man, like, and it's not me just saying it, like,
And he might be better than Cole. I'm sorry.
I always felt like he was better than Cole, but it's like they together. That's why I like that they super close. If you didn't know that, they super close. They the homies to each other.
Oh yeah, I know that. But they got the joint album coming,
Friday,
right?
I think Black Friday, I think it's called. Some Black something. I don't know. We post this. Share that in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
What I was gonna say, but yeah, like Kendrick, like he always, how what we on right now. When he came out, he been on that. Like he always been for the people, and he always putting certain historical facts in perspective. Now, like that's why I was like, when I first heard him, I was like, whoa, like where did this come from? Like I've been waiting for this, like. Cole do the same thing too, though. Like him and Cole is two dudes that like I support them wholeheartedly. Like whatever they got, I'm gonna listen to it. Like if I'm gonna buy something, it's gonna be that. Like every trip.
Facts. I feel like those are the soul rappers of our generation. Like they untouchable, bro.
Right.
Like they untouchable. But let's talk about it. A Lot definitely was one of them. A Lot with 21 Savage and J. Cole. That's my daughter's favorite song of all time. That's Junie's favorite song. A lot. That's all she learned. She learned that a lot for like 6 months, bro. It was terrible. But A Lot. I want to say The Blacker the Berry. Man, it's so many of them. Let me think. Outside of those two,
I got a
Wayne,
few. Oh, go
that
ahead.
that Misunderstood by Wayne on that Carter 3,
Oh man, that was like
or
beyond its time.
or or because people be sleeping on Wayne. Wayne got a lot of stuff, man.
God
Wayne got
bless
a lot of shit.
America. God bless America.
That
God
was
bless
hard, wasn't it?
America. This so God bless America. And that was in the past. I've been listening to so much of that stuff lately, man. Like salute to all the black artists right now. The Baby got a song about Black Lives Matter. His song Rockstar. You see how he flipped that? Oh my, I mess with him too. He's another one. I mess with him. Lil Baby with his song hard. Like I love how everybody is starting to use their platforms to show that we can unite. I love it. Like I absolutely love it. And a couple songs I wanted people to listen to was the song "Pray" off of the Black Panther soundtrack with Kendrick and The Weeknd. It's a verse that stuck like a few bars that stuck with me when Kendrick was like, "Who need a hero? Look in the mirror. There go your hero." Like that just stuck with me for some reason. It was like, yo, like people be looking for the stuff they need elsewhere. Like, yo, just look in the mirror. Like the change you want, it starts with you. And that like that, I be needing to know that sometimes. So I'll be like, dang, like, who am I? Like, who gonna listen to me? Like, but then I'll be thinking about it, like, yo, I know a lot. Like, so somebody gonna listen, like, so I don't know, that helped me. And in the song High Power, like, just like how he was just going off with that, like, I don't know. It's so much stuff, like so much content that he bring out in his music. It's ridiculous, yo.
Right. All right. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all like I've been feeling all of that vibe and that energy because when we hearing all of this negative shit coming out of the media and coming out of all these stories like Tamala Horford again, we're gonna shout her out because we need to get that solved. And
Definitely.
we need these killers in jail.
Right.
And
Definitely.
but that's why I've been listening, to Kendrick and all of these, Black Thought is another person
Oh
I've been
yeah. Oh
listening to.
yeah.
Um, I've been listening to old and new Kanye because at the end of the day, bro,
Dude, he's the man.
wasn't nobody doing that shit, man. Not this deck, not this generation, not in the 2000s. It was some people trying to reach and get a hit and shit like that. But Kanye was talking about that real shit for a long time.
Like even now, like everybody like making fun of him because he found God. I don't care what
He
if
been
that make
found
him
God, bro.
if that balances him like what he's doing now, whatever like they say he found like whatever whatever like grounded him to where he stopped doing the Trump nonsense and all of that. Whatever grounded him, like whatever. Like I support him wholeheartedly because
He
musically
was in the field too.
he a
He
genius.
was in he was in the field too,
Definitely.
protesting.
Yep.
I don't care how you look at it, like, oh yeah, he got a guard, a bodyguard. Yeah, bro, he
Man,
worth fucking
yeah.
$1 billion.
Why wouldn't you? Man, please.
That's the point. You niggas be talking about stupid shit. Like, bro, he worth millions, bro.
And he has kids. See, people don't think about that, bro. Like, when you have kids, like, yeah, I got millions of dollars. Some people, oh yeah, I don't need a bodyguard. Like, yes, I do. I need to get home to my kids. What do you mean? Like, come on, man. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, you so tough to where you can't. If you're an artist, focus on being an artist. Don't try to be tough. Hire somebody else to be tough to guard you, bro. You can't be an artist and make sure this is good. Make sure the sniper ain't on this route. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta stop that, man. You got
Y'all,
kids.
y'all seen? Go ahead. Y'all seen what happened to what happened with gangster rap though, right?
Right.
Like you see what come from that though, right? No disrespect to and rest in peace, shout out Nipsey, bro. Like that's gangster. What he went through, why he got killed and all, like that's gangster shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't some pretend fake beef shit that you niggas be doing.
Right.
I'm talking about you rappers and you niggas in real life. Like, bro, you niggas be bro, what? Crabs in the barrel, man. Like, none of you niggas got millions of dollars and none of that shit, so you can't speak on something that you don't know. That man probably get more money that you ever made in your life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And not for nothing, before he got on the crazy shit, everybody was trying to call him gay and all of this, and because he was in the arts and he wanted to design hotels and shit like that. He said that shit in a rap. Bro, who else is going to do that?
Right.
Like, bro, who thinking of shit like that?
Nobody. And that's why they view it. It's like what we said last episode. When people see something that, oh, that's cool, but I'm not doing it, I'm going to hate. That's what that is, man. That's what
Self-hate.
that is.
Self-hate.
People gotta love themselves, man. Like, you gotta stop broadcasting that hate on people, man. That ain't gonna do nothing. All that hate and all of that come right back to you, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm a true believer in energy. Whatever you put out there, that's what you gonna get back. Stop
Word.
putting that out there.
Word. And on some real shit, man, like, y'all wonder why Melvin is Mel and Truck is, oh, they happy, they doing something. Yeah, bro, because we got that shit out the way. We got
Right.
that bullshit out the way. Like, I'm not about to be in my 30s now. I had all of this, I had a little turbulence in my 20s.
Same.
I had a whole bunch of bullshit happen in my teenage years, rather good and bad. In my 30s, I'm about to enjoy this shit, man.
Right.
I'm not about to sit here and be mad and be mad at the world, even if it is a fucked up world right now. But this is the only world I get. This is the only
Right.
life I get.
Yep.
Either I make a difference and enjoy it, or I sit there as a crab in the barrel with you motherfuckers.
I'm not doing that.
Me either.
It's
And I won't let
it's
you do it,
us.
and I won't let nobody else around me do it. I won't let some
Same.
of the people that I don't know do it.
Vice
You know
versa,
what I
man.
mean?
Vice versa. It's bigger than us. It's like, yo, like I keep mentioning kids, but yo, kids are the future. It's bigger than us. If you're not willing to change for your family, what are you going to change for? Like, I used to do a lot of dumb stuff, like, like, and act dumb and, treat this girl like this or like that. Like, nah, like, yo, I had to get it like that. That was stupid. Like, I went through that, yeah, and it made me a better person now. Like, I don't regret my journey because the success, I love it. Like where I'm at now, I love it. But, just moving along and growing. That's what life about. You gotta grow. Like you can't just be sitting there like stagnant. That's like the worst thing for me. I hate feeling like that. I need to grow. I need to witness something different. I gotta keep doing that. Like, I don't know.
Facts. All right, man. What we gonna shift into now? Let's talk about since we was talking about the hip hop stuff. Let's talk about the best female MC of all time.
Well, it's something we finally agree on, y'all. This is crazy. Y'all gotta write this one down. We agree on this one. Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott. Mrs. Super
Okay.
Duper Fly. I can't stand it.
Let me tell y'all why. Videos, fire. Music,
GOAT of all time.
music
GOAT.
production, Timberland, fire.
GOAT.
Stage presence, fire.
GOAT.
Charismatic, like she seemed like coming up. That was like, oh yeah, she'd be cool to chill around.
All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Missy Elliott is the number one reason why I love big women. You understand me? You understand me, y'all? Missy Elliott was my crush as a kid. I don't give a fuck who says, "Oh man, you girls," da, da, da. Dude, I don't give a fuck about that. That's how comfortable I am with myself. Missy Elliott, and today is one of the baddest bitches of all time, boy. Have you seen Missy lately?
Yeah.
She looked better than Mary J. Just saying.
Yeah, I feel bad for Mary J though. Let's talk about her estranged husband or whatever he is, bro. What type of bum is he though? Like, Come on, bro. You already know what I'm talking about. Like, why this man trying to get her money? Like, how you cheat on her and try to get her money? See, I don't support weak men. Like, that is a weak individual. Like,
Weak ass individual.
that is weak. But back to Missy. She's dope. But yeah,
She got countless hits, people. We talking Grammy nominated, whatever. It's you can run off like at least 10 tracks where she got flames. Remember the video with Busta?
yeah.
Ridiculous. What else? She music make you lose control. Let's go. She got Fat Man Scoop back
Fat
on
Man
there.
Scoop. Yep.
She got Sierra. What else she got? She got so much shit, bro. If she come out with something right now, Pepsi gonna run it as a commercial.
Right. With the garbage bag.
I see Tiana Taylor trying to give her some love too on her videos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out her too. Yo, she about to be the GOAT of the videos though.
Yeah, she dope.
She a dope dancer too. And she bad.
Shout out to them real women, man. Respect. You just named some real women, man. Tiana Taylor, Sierra. Like, shout out to Sierra for leveling up, bro. Like, shout out to Sierra, bro. Like, she did her thing. Like, she did a full 180. Like, I respect that. I respect when women do what they got to do for their kids. I respect that.
Russell's my guy. But she didn't upgrade, pimp.
You feel like that? See, I'm not saying
Future to God, bro.
Nah, Future definitely is. But you know what I think it is, bro? Some
Trap God.
right for some people and then they wrong for some people. I feel like he was wrong for her. And for her what she needed, I feel like what she got right now. You know?
I feel like go ahead. I feel like they met each other at the wrong time.
That can happen too. Timing is everything. Timing is everything.
I think she met him too early in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it would have happened like in the middle, probably would have never even like got to that point. So, but he was young. He had a little baddie. I ain't mad at you, Future, man. You doing your thing, pimp.
Man, I ain't mad at nobody neither, man. You gotta like. Sometimes you gotta go through a little bit of things. You know what I'm saying to get to a certain point. Like I don't know, like you said, it's turbulence. We all had turbulence in our life at some point, and the best thing to learn from is the experience. Like somebody can tell you a million things, but if you don't experience yourself, it's not gonna be the same. So
facts. But I'm just saying like how people just I know she got Sierra do have a wonderful person as a husband. And, Russell a good dude or whatever. He stepped up. But us as society and us as culture, we don't got to shit on Future to big Russell up. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like that's my thing.
I totally get what you mean. Nah, for sure. We can't big one black man up by downing another one. Like I totally get you with that. Like for me, I'm saying leveling up, but I'm saying like for her, like it's not necessarily saying that like Future is like a bad dude, but like we saying like timing is everything when it comes to certain relationships, marriages, whatever. And
right.
like the person you with, sometimes this person might be a cool individual, but y'all might not fit together. Like that happens sometimes. Like that.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes.
And one thing else I'm gonna say is like I'm not saying that you shit on them. I'm talking about the females like, they like, oh, now everybody like, oh, we got to get like Sierra and like saw these memes about him. I'm like, bro, and to be honest with you, I feel like she kind of the problem too, because you're not like, yo, on some real shit. If you truly happy and you good and all of that, you would speak up for Future. Like, yo. Like I have two wonderful like I have a fucking quarterback of a a promising Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer quarterback as a husband, and I got one of the biggest stars in the world as my son's father. How do I lose? Like real talk, she'll never lose.
Ever.
On top of you having your wonderful career, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not act like she a bum or somebody. Like she a real star. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. Be fair,
Exactly.
man.
Nah,
Because
exactly.
everybody,
I totally agree with that.
because no disrespect, what if that shit fucking with Future though?
Right. It could
You know what
be.
I'm saying?
It could be. It very well could be. And
But
we gotta get out of that. Like I said, like you said, if somebody really happy, you wishing the best for the next person. You're not, even if you and that person didn't work out or y'all had bad this or that, like, y'all wishing the best for each other, like that.
that shit over with.
Let that
Whatever
hate
he
go.
did is over with.
Yeah, let that hate go. Let that hate go, bro. Like that.
All right, man. Since we doing that, I like how this shit like forming together and everything too, man. Since we're gonna talk about that, man, I told y'all we versatile. We talk about everything. We're not gonna talk about sports right now, but we're gonna give it a little snippet of what's going on, of what what we will talk about. Let's talk about how you feel about what Kyrie said.
I,
Kyrie and Dwight.
I understand where they're coming from because we supporters of everything that's going on right now. We against the nonsense. But like for him, like it's weird him saying that because it's like, yo, I could respect it more him saying like, yeah, I feel like we shouldn't play if he was actually playing this year. Like it just seemed like I don't know. With him, like he hard to judge sometimes. Like to see what he really means sometimes. Like like he a hard dude to understand sometimes. Like I try to like thoroughly understand because he a smart dude. Don't get me wrong, he a real smart dude. But like the way he say things sometimes, I just be trying to like get like where it's coming from. Because sometimes it just be out of left field. It'll just catch you from nowhere.
We gotta allow that brother to be him.
Oh, exactly, exactly. I just be trying to understand. Like I ain't trying to pass, no judgment or nothing on him, but I just want to understand, like what like his motives for it and what he trying to get out of it. Like what he pushing for, like for like because he doing that for all the players, but it's about him too. So like, what are you trying to get out of it? Like, what else is there besides like the title? That's more so like what I be trying to understand. Like, okay, so where are you going with this? Like, what I support you, like what you want to do, but where are we going with it? Like, what more are you gonna do to make sure that like we are heard right now? What more are you gonna do besides saying that? Oh yeah, we not gonna play. What else comes with that? Like, what else are we doing? That's more so. I just be trying to understand.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. I'm just saying, like, you know, I feel like we just gotta stop. I feel like the Stephen A. and Steven Jackson shit, like we shouldn't be doing that right now. Like, yeah. One, I feel like Steven Jackson, he focused on something. He should just stay focused on that
Right.
and don't worry about everybody else. Because we need you, brother. One. And your word carries weight. Texas is on your back. You know what I'm saying? You got connections and stuff like that. So we're gonna need you, brother. Just keep a cool head. I think I don't know, man. I just don't like all of this, negativity at this point in time.
Right.
I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody is hurting. Everybody is, and it's always like this, black men and black people. It's always like this. From the 60s the 30s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and now. Like, you gotta organize and be organized, man. There shouldn't be no if it's a disagreement, let it be a disagreement and let it go and move on. Everybody not gonna be right. Everybody not gonna see your way of going about things. So You got to be transparent, man, like to everything.
Right.
Period. You got to be transparent. And what I want the white community and people that's not of the black descent to understand this, it's not a time to be talking about how you feel right now, because it's the way that we feel. It's beyond our time.
Right.
This been happening way before us. But
It's
the
time for it
fear,
to stop.
right? The fear and the unknowing and shit like that, and the anxiety and the PTSD that comes from this shit is something that you can't fathom. Or you can't go somewhere because of the way that you look, or the color of your skin, or you worried about somebody talking to you, or you worry about the police harassing you.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me give y'all a little glimpse of how it is. You know how like when you walk into a store, right, and you wearing a big ass bag, and then the people in the store or a retail store or something like that, that's what I mean, and they look at you funny because you got a big ass bag, and you see that everybody following you around. That's what that shit feel like. Me and Melvin, we 16 years old. We get our license. We get pulled over on the same street 3 to 4 times a week. Why? Because we black. We 2 black males in the car. So what?
Yeah, exactly.
And your description and all of that stuff, all that is just telling us that you already have a premature idea who I am, or I'm a criminal, or I'm somebody in trouble.
Exactly.
So I can say, so I'll be wrong though if I be like every cop is dirty, or every white person is racist because they're always staring at me. Some people don't know. Like I understood, I had to learn this shit the hard way too. Some people just don't know how to fucking talk to you, man.
Don't. They really don't.
Some people don't know how to say hi, or some people can't say, "Damn, how tall are you?" without looking fucking awkward, or looking it being weird. Like,
right. Right.
that's why when black people be like, "Hello, hi,"
Right.
we doing that shit to be funny. Like, say something.
Right. All right. What you
Stop
want?
being fucking goofy. For real, I'm just being real, man. I'm talking about experiences, man.
Right.
My job, it happen all the time. They be wanting to say hi, they just fucking staring at me. Just say hi. How you doing?
What's up, man? What you want to know?
Don't ask me no stupid ass racial question.
Yeah,
Man, it's
I
fucked up.
definitely got that before.
Before, nigga, it shit is ridiculous down here right now. They scared to death.
Hey,
They are
should
scared
be.
to death.
They should be.
And then you got some people that's, oh, the white supremacy is angry. Who gives a fuck? They've been angry for 400 fucking years, bro.
Who cares about white? Man, please, like that man, like them people there, they gonna be the first to go, man. Like I'm telling you, like white supremacists, man. Like those are the most ignorant people ever to me. Like,
And then you know what kills me? It's some real ones like that's really about that life. And then it's a lot of people that's pretenders. Just like when these people in these fake gangs, or I'm a blood or I'm a crip, and they be faking and they get caught up. That's how this shit is, bro. That's half of this shit that's going on. Half these people be faking, and when shit get real, they gonna turn like straight bitch like they are. And that's the truth. So me and you come from a different demographic, or we come from a different a tough upbringing. So we always on edge. That's all. That's like that's the bullet in the gun. That's running in the head, ready to go.
immediately.
That's always. This is what I mean by when we grow up and growing up in these tough neighborhoods. But I'm not scared of my hood because guess what? I know everybody here.
Right. Right. I know everybody here. Everybody. Like
Even if I don't fuck with you, you know, oh man, I used to stay around the corner from him.
Right. My mom used to play spades with his mom.
Right. My mom used to do her hair, or
Right.
she used to do my mom hair, or
Right.
my uncle used to tap that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
being real.
Right.
But we're gonna talk about relationships, man. Let's talk about relationships. Melvin is married. I am not. I'm almost there.
Just let me
I got
know.
a fiance.
I'm being my tux. Like, oh, oh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be like 80 degrees though. I don't 90
Yeah, that
degrees.
shit,
I ain't
yeah.
getting
I don't know, man. Like, can I wear a beach shirt then?
nah, man. Ain't gonna be no damn beach shirts there. That's for after when you got the taco meeting out and all that.
Oh man.
Bruh, I'm ready for it. Shit.
It's definitely commitment. Like, but like you already like
I'm already committed. I know.
yeah, you already committed, and like the fact that you say like you almost ready to beat it, like that's half of the battle right there. Like you know,
Yeah, it's not like, let me talk to the people. It's not like I don't want to get married, but excuse me, I'm sorry, it's just a good medication. Um, it's not that I don't want to get married. It's that I want to give my wife something, not just give her my last name. I want to
right,
give her something like, oh, okay, my wedding, it was magnificent, or what we did, or the way that we did it, and I'm looking forward. I'm not, and most people be like, man, you get married one time and it's over, bro. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to renewing my vows and all of that shit, man.
yep,
Because every time you do that, that's something for you and her. It ain't just for the woman no more.
yep,
So she want this big ass wedding. I'm not saying this is what she want. I'm just saying what usually happens. But she wanna have this wedding for her, and it's all about her for the first day. The next one gonna be about me.
yep.
We gonna renew my vows somewhere I want to be at, and then the next one will be about her, and then the next one will be about me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking forward to, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and and more than not, I'm looking forward to the memories, because I'm not gonna front, man. As a kid, I ain't taking as many pictures as I did as an adult. Like, or since I've been in the relationship that I'm in now. Like, I've taken 1,000,001 pictures.
Same. Even when I don't want to take pictures, I'm in pictures.
Well, guess what? Now, your wife's for excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering today. Photographer, but
Right.
you're always gonna be in the fucking picture.
Always.
You gonna be in the sample picture, bitch.
Homies be catching me eating and everything. Like, bro, like, come on, man. You couldn't wait till I like wipe the mustard off my face first.
Nope, nope.
Oh,
Great resolution. That was a
man.
great shot. I got the side of your mouth, and she gonna give you all the terminology for the pictures and stuff like that. That's 36. That's 36 and a half degrees in that way. No. It will look better on a 10 by 10.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But that's a blessing though, because my girl, she multi-talented. She can do hair and shit like that. She make other women look, love themselves. And I see, and the first time I seen that, like her do somebody's hair, or, get with somebody for the beauty thing, I seen the joy that she has for it, and I see the joy that the person has when they get the hair done. So I understand that, growing up with all women in my house, that shit was
Right.
nuts. But let's talk about, what makes a wife, man. I know you're an expert now because you've been married for a couple of years, but I can chime in a little bit of things, but let me know what made you want to propose to Tia?
She was one of the first women like who wanted like me for me. There wasn't no motives behind it. Like it wasn't, oh, I want to try to get this out of him. I want to try to get this. Like she like all about me. Like and I'm all about her, like same, you know, but it's like that was the first time it was like okay, like yo, she really got my back thoroughly. Every other girl in my life that I had before her, like I questioned it every time, every aspect of it. Every single last girl I had before I got married, I questioned. I'm like, yo, I don't know, and that's why it didn't work because I'm like, nah, I don't trust you. Like you know, I
Oh,
didn't
oh,
trust.
oh, 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 oh. You better slow your roll. You're gonna get some emails or something or some messages.
Hey
What you
man,
mean, Melvin? What you mean, Mel?
listen, man. I got Tia behind me. They don't want, and she pregnant too. They don't want no smoke.
There's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Yeah, but and like no disrespect to anybody. It's just like timing, man. Like I wasn't ready until I got with her. She's the perfect match for me. You know, other people wasn't. You know, like it's no disrespect to anybody because you know somebody else could have been better for them than me. You know, so like no disrespect to none of them, but like yeah, she you know like like she for me, she all about family. You know, like we do everything together. Like like all of us. Like oh yeah, we going here. Oh yeah, let's bring the kids here. Let's bring the kids here. Let's do this. Like I love that because like and she you know we having like the time we spending together, it's like it's stuff that she didn't have growing up, so she want them to have like just seeing like how she go hard for that. I'm like, yo, like I'm gonna go hard for this girl for everything. Like, you know, like and that's one of the like a couple of the reasons why I'm like, yeah, I gotta marry her. Like, I never wanted to get married ever, you know? And then she come along and that changed. Simple, man.
Once again, Melvin. Once again, everyone. We knew since 12 years old that Melvin was gonna be the first one to get married, and God damn it, look what happened.
Yo, which it's crazy because I never wanted to get married though. That's the crazy part. Like never seen it, none of that. And then, and I'm quite sure you remember Tia like from back in the day. Like I used to go with her in high school. You know, we fell off.
First of all, no, I didn't know that.
You didn't know
So
that?
I'm not gonna act like I did.
You
No,
ain't know that?
Melvin. No, Melvin.
Oh,
Melvin.
that's that medicine
The
over there.
only person that I knew for a fact, we ain't gonna go over that, okay?
Okay.
we gonna leave that alone.
Oh man, that's crazy though.
But wow, that's raw, dog. That's your high school sweetheart then.
Just about, yeah. Like I know, like we was friends for so long, and then you know, we came back to each other like that. My mom loves her. Like she's like, yeah, that girl there, I like her. I love, you know what I'm saying? How's she doing? All through the years, all them time. Like, come on, man. You
In
know,
front of chicks?
huh? Oh no,
You
no,
need to
no.
leave that.
But you see,
Damn, Frida.
I'm else out there though. Like there ain't too many people that can say they met my mom. I can count on 3 fingers probably.
Facts. Me too,
So
bro.
so that like you know that shows like you know what type of woman she is. Like I don't just take anybody to my mom.
Facts.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna bake my lady up because we
definitely
probably gonna be, do that thing pretty soon.
I cannot
Like,
wait.
I everybody can't wait, player. You know, that's gonna be the day, nigga. That's gonna be, yo, put that on your calendar. My nigga about to go do it. We big steppers. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that shit gonna be real. It's gonna be a vacation spot type of fucking you know. I want everybody to experience this shit with me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta stay long, we a couple days, but we gonna stay 2 weeks. That's the shit I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Had a wedding, you know, have everybody stay a couple days and then take their ass home, and me and her gonna stay for 2 weeks.
That's
You know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? So my thing is it got to be somewhere that's, not too cost efficient, where I can set it up and have it, have this shit going, because I want everybody to be there. With me losing some tough people in the last couple months for me, like my dad and my grandmother, rest in peace with my dad and rest in peace my grandma. Like those people, those are the people that I wanted them to see me in that light. But unfortunately, I don't get to do that. But that's definitely put that decision on my mind real heavy. So I will be doing that pretty soon. Me and my lady been rocking for almost 6 years, bro. It's time, But we got to iron out some things between me and her. Like not saying like between me and her, but like individually, because I want to really like feel this shit, bro. I want to give her 100% me. I don't want to just say this shit and then I'll be, 75% me and then 25% for her. That's not cool. So
that's the way to
that's
be.
what really is. We had, we both had to grow with each other and not against each other. And that's the difference between this relationship and a lot of them. Everybody wants I've always looked towards, the other partner like, hey, I'm gonna do what you want me to do. I mean, I'm gonna do what you want to do, but I'm not gonna worry about myself. With her, I have to worry about myself because she's selfless like that too. She's like, oh, I'll do what you want to do, or whatever. I'm a hard dude to get along with too, because I'm boring. I'm boring. Just like how A Boogie said that shit on I'm boring, dog. Like I like the same foods. I like the things that I like. Like we don't always have to fuck the same way, but eventually, you know what I'm saying? And me and her like kind of like the same. Like, I'm free to be me with her. I'm not free to be somebody that I gotta pretend to be this person or pretend to be like this because your family wants me to be that way. That's a lot of things. A lot of relationships, family, kind of get in the way of that. Right. You don't like what people don't understand is when you get in a relationship with somebody, you gotta grow with that person the same way. Your family has nothing to do with your relationship because that's you're getting with somebody that's not related to you. Nope. So why the fuck should what my mom say got to do with our relationship, or what your mom say got to do with why we don't grow together?
Exactly.
I can respect somebody's when you gonna marry my daughter or when this and like that, but you gotta allow me to answer that question because most people, bro, you know how many fucking females parents, I done had a conversation with them and they couldn't say anything to me. Like I didn't say anything wrong, but they wasn't ready for what I said. That's what I mean by people put this judgment on me like, oh, I didn't know you could actually talk like that, man. You know what I mean?
It's cover, man.
Bruh. And listen, my mom and my dad ain't never been together, ever. Like together in the same house and whatever. Not that I know of. So I didn't get those examples in my house. I had to learn those from some of my best friends. Shout out, Miss Wanda and Vint, Kyler. Like that was my first glimpse of real black love, and they adored each other, bro. Mm-hmm. And they'd talk shit, but they loved each other. They wouldn't talk shit to each other. And that's one thing I seen too. They would have conversations and debates and not yell at each other.
That's what it's about, man. Everything don't take that. Everything don't take arguing.
And a black family, black owned business. Shout out Supreme Cleaning. You know what I mean? We tagging everybody we shouting out to for the businesses.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So put them on there. Shout out Trenton. Shout out Ramon.
Shout out to my wife Katia, Forever Justice Photography.
Yeah.
Who else?
Tell her we need to get in. She need to put us in, book us in, man.
Oh,
I need a
definitely.
couple flicks.
But so
Yeah.
as soon as you get here, we got some work to do, man.
Yeah. I got you.
I'm
I'm there for like 4 days.
telling y'all when he come here, we hitting y'all with episodes constantly. We might do two
Constantly.
a day.
We listen. We gonna outside. You hear
Oh yeah, we
it?
definitely outside. Yo, you know what we should do? Even and we on here and look, y'all see how like how natural this is? Like, yo, you know what we should do? We should go downtown and like, you know, in front of the court building, we should do a broadcast.
Shit, I'm with it. All we need is a camera, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, we got that already. See it, camera, the
Yeah.
tripod, we good.
You ain't said shit, boy.
I'm
Fuck you talking
always
about?
ready. I'm always ready, man.
Right.
Always ready.
Um. Okay, so we gave him a little bit of game right now, but let's talk about uh what ain't a wife.
I'll let you start with this one.
Oh, I got you. First of all, in order for me to have a wife, she gotta know what love is. Right? Love is not what I can do for you. Love is not something you can buy. Love is not materialistic, I should say. Love is not something that you fake. Love is not something that you expect either.
Yep. It's natural.
You just feel it. You just be like, man, this woman love me, man.
I swear that's how I be feeling every day. Like baffles me still to this day. It's like, dang, like, you know, not saying that I'm not a lovable person or nothing like that, but it's just like, yo, feeling that, yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Ladies, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Let me talk to y'all too. If you want a man not to, excuse me, if you want a man to act the way he's supposed to, act like I matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, act like I matter. Like, don't, like, here's what we got to get to. Stop calling me your nigga. I'm
Definitely.
not your nigga. I'm not your nigga. I'm your man. I'm your boyfriend. I'm your husband. I'm your soulmate. Whatever you want to put in, please stop calling me my nigga.
Right.
No, I'm not your nigga. I'm the nigga, but I'm not your nigga. Because I don't like I know how us men, we like to say, oh, that's my bitch. But I don't address nobody that's my bitch, bro. I don't address nobody like that. That's my bitch. I swear I don't. And if I did in the past, that was ignorance, and I apologize. But oh, that's my bitch. Nah, that's my shorty, that's my wife, that's my girl. Like all of that shit. But bitch. Oh, when I'm giving her that D, sometimes she like it, sometimes she don't. Yeah, no. Sometimes she want to hear, sometimes she don't. But you gotta understand. But ladies, let me stop joking though. Ladies, please make sure that I matter to you. Like, it's okay if you don't love me. Don't tell me that then. And don't expect me to tell you that if we only been together for 6 months, fuck, we in love, unless we like, you know, we on it like that. But don't expect a nigga to be like, oh, we've been together for 6 months, so he should say he loved me. No, I don't do that. I don't fake say I love people. I don't do that. That's childish. Like, I'm not even gonna waste your time. Like,
Right.
listen, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about cheating and all of that, right? I'm a fair guy. If you was a hoe back in the past and you got a whole bunch of people on your list, or you got a large list to your extent, let that shit go. I don't give a fuck about that. Because the theories and like, oh, if you have sex with all these partners, then the vagina, this and that, that's bullshit, bro. That shit has nothing to do with anything. That's garbage, actually. I know how people think that would be that way, but it's some females that got a large amount of guys as far as a number, and they should be marvelous. So, yeah, I don't know. Just off of my experience, Mel, do you object to this?
I just said facts. You know, like,
Oh, okay.
and that, like, again, bro, that's growth. Growing up, you know, again, oh yeah, this female doing this, doing too much of this. Oh, she, you know, she a pop or she did. It's like, yo, when you get older, you look at some of the stuff that when you was younger, like, you know, like, man, like I used to think like that. Like, why? Like, you know, like, well, it's a double standard. I can have all these and do all of this, but then on the opposite side, you know, they only got to be like this, and this. It's crazy, man. Like, and I'm just years out of like thinking like that. I ain't even going front. Like, you know, like that ain't something that like I've been thinking for like 10 years. I'm just years out of thinking like yo, like you know how sometimes you just sit back and reflect. Like, I'm like, yo, like I really used to think like that. Like, that ain't cool.
Like, I was a corny ass nigga.
Right.
That was some corny shit. Like, that's corny to think that way. But at the end of the day, right, here's what I'm gonna say. If I'm a guy and my girl had mad bodies back in the day, she was a pop off or whatever, or maybe she was a pop off all up until the time she met me. Who gives a fuck? Guess what? 9 times out of 10, if she was a pop off, whatever, or she had a lot of partners or whatever, let's stop saying pop off because she experienced well. Let's say that. It's seasoned. I don't want to say pop off because I feel like you should retire that word. Pop off is probably like somebody that get in a fight or some shit. But you know what I'm saying? But now it's like a seasoned vet. So 9 times out of 10, that seasoned vet know how to fuck. Fellas, tell me right now, are you marrying a girl because of what? Because it obviously her looks or whatever, and sometimes her personality. But guess what? Guess what else you're gonna marry her for? Her performance. Yes. That's number one on my list. She ain't even got to love me. If she can fake good, fuck that.
Yo, this thing, he said if she can fake good. Yo, you a clown, bro.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying what some dudes want to say, bro. This RuffCutt. I told you that.
Man, you already know. I ain't holding back nothing. You know, like
I'm not expecting you to agree with me, but here's what I'm gonna say about I know you're gonna agree with me with. If you had the woman, had the perfect woman, like how Katia is for you right now, right? And her only flaw was that she was horrible at sex. I guarantee you this right now, you would never marry her.
You might be on to something there.
Bruh, why would I do that to myself? Marry this girl and everything is trash, and then what I'm gonna do? Cheat on her? Divorced? Why do that to myself?
Why do that to her?
Yeah.
Right.
Why not be honest with her? Like, listen, and that's the thing that women don't, and a lot of women can't comprehend with. It's okay for you not to be great at that, but I just ain't marrying you. But no, I'm just kidding. But that's just something that you gotta get. You gotta get with, man. Like, you gotta understand in yourself. Like, oh, I'm not the best at this, so you gotta compromise with this man. Don't get angry at him because he told you the truth.
Everybody ain't the best at everything. You know, you like nobody perfect. So, you know, but you might have in this department, you might lack in this one, you know, like you said.
Right. And men, let's say this. I ain't. Oh no, y'all thought I was just gonna slam the window. Nah.
Oh no,
Men.
Go in.
If you can't measure up, homie, stop running your mouth. Stop running your mouth. Because all she do is talk shit to you, her girl, and the next nigga she about to fuck. And brother, it's a lot of you niggas I went to high school with, front street. Because the ones you was talking to came right behind us. And if it wasn't me smashing, it was one of my homeboys. And they used to tell us, he ain't measuring up. They tell you, bro, tell all your business and all of that. Listen, I don't give a fuck what any woman has told you. She could tell you anything else besides two things. She could have been like, oh, that nigga was cheating on me, or he didn't love me, or all of this and that. But she ain't tell you this. My dick was little, or that I'm gay. Or I was a quick pumper, because, brother, it's some of you fools out here just be talking, be having all the nice clothes, and be popular, and be looking like a corn fucking puff, bro. And these girls just be talking to you, and it be some girls that, you know, that's why they go to the other side, because you niggas be horrible. Horrible. That got her locked up in got her knocked up and everything, and be horrible. And then please, if you married to your wife and you know she married you because she loved you, my nigga, if you got a little weed whacker, please don't treat your wife like shit. Because you got people like some of my friends and me back in the past that will fuck your wife and take her. And then now you with your hand. You and Rosie Palm together forever. Because you don't know how to treat your woman. Nigga, she ain't married you because you was the shit. She married you because you was doing the minimum, and you're just right for her. Don't treat her like shit, my nigga. Because sometimes you won't get another one like that. You look around here looking goofy. Everybody wifed up. Look at your stupid ass. Right, Mel? You know a few niggas like that. They don't know how to keep their mouth closed. Shut your ass up and take your ass to sleep, nigga.
And another thing, a lot of dudes like they love that. Like they can't grow up. They love the thrill of having 4-5 women. Like man, listen. I'm not like I love being with my wife. I marry her because she dope. Like it's just that simple. Like my wife is dope, but I don't understand how like we know how women can get some days. How y'all be wanting to deal with 4 and 5 attitudes, bro? I don't want to deal with one sometimes. What is wrong with y'all? Like at some point, like yeah, think about it, like. And then everything that's going on now. The whole memes about $40. You're dealing with 5 women, right? You gotta give all of them man. Come on, man, please, man. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm good, bro. I'm too grown for that.
Niggas tricking now.
It's stupid.
You got tricked $40 5 times.
They rather trick all their money off on a girl who probably getting pretty to go see the next dude. Or to, rather than build with somebody and y'all build an empire together.
Right. It's some chicks that'll swallow you up and then go to the next nigga and do the same thing. Like, I saw this shit, this nigga Bobo posted this shit. Shout out Darius Hartzog, man, my guy.
Bobo.
He said he want to get on the podcast too. So Bobo posted. I told him, you already know that. I told him, no, he showed me, he posted it or whatever, and it was a strawberry letter. You know how Steve Harvey do the strawberry letter on his radio show. He do a strawberry letter. Bro. No problem. Well, It's about the strawberry letter. So the strawberry letter basically, it was an older lady, and she was fucking her one of her daughter's husbands. One day, I don't know, it just happened out of nowhere, and then they did it a few couple times, and then she was fucking them again, and her daughter, one of her other daughters, and her husband was staying in the house with her because they was trying to get a new home. So as she thought they both was gone, right? So let me back up now. So it's basically Strawberry Letter was saying there's an older lady. She got 3 daughters, and one of her daughters had her husband come over and get something, and they end up fooling around. And they did it a few more times and a few more times. And her other daughter, one of her daughters, came back to live with her because they was about to buy a house, so they could remodel or whatever. Yeah, save up and whatever. So the mom was fucking the other daughter's husband, and he ended up being home. The other son-in-law ended up being home, and he caught him, right? So after he caught him, you know, they got dressed or whatever, and I guess the other husband left, the other son-in-law left, and the mom ended up seducing the other son-in-law, right? The one that's living with her. And so long story short, she ended up getting pregnant. Her husband is suspicious about it because he got fixed a couple of years ago. So he trying to figure out how she pregnant, and he got his shit snipped. And she wrote this nigga Steve Harvey the Strawberry Letter saying, "What should I do?" Like, yo, women be trifling out here, bro.
They really do. They
like,
really
yo,
do.
it's and people be like, "Oh, nah, don't be like that, bro." It's more likely to happen than not, and that's facts.
And see, this is why I was saying, that's why I said earlier, no disrespect to anybody, but this is why it was always hard for me to commit because, yo, I've been on the opposite end, or, you know, like, drop somebody off to their boyfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I've been on the opposite side of that, man. Like, I'm cool, bro. Like,
now you done drop the chick off to the crib?
Not even knowing though. Like, not even knowing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come to find out, that's what it like. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know, but.
Bro, I can't even. I ain't putting no shame on nobody. Cause listen, when I mean I was a dirty dog, bro. It's some shit I can't say. I'm taking to the grave, dog. Crazy shit.
And
I ain't hit nobody mama or nothing like that. How these white folks be doing it, boy. Listen, when I went to Penfield, bro, we was at the party, dog. It was my homegirl mom house. She had a beach house by the beach or whatever. And she used to let us come party there every Friday, bro. And somebody fucked this girl mom. I said, "You niggas ain't shit, bro." Yo, her mom used to get drunk all the time. I'm like, yo,
man. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all get y'all loyal one, man. Stay cool with her. Don't be trying to do all that extra junk. It ain't even worth it. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. If you still in your 30s doing the same thing you was doing when you was 17 or 18, bro, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself what's really going on. Like, what life is about for you.
No, you tell yourself you a fucking lame ass nigga if you still doing the same shit, bro. I'm a lame ass. You should look in the mirror and be like, I'm a lame ass nigga.
Seriously, man, because like for me, man, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm one of the few. I feel like I'm making it cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being married is cool. Like, I wanna pioneer that. Like, how everybody like, oh yeah, I got 7 girls. Like, man, fuck that. You don't need that.
Bro, if you got 7 girls at 30, something's wrong with you.
Niggas be doing too much, man. It be way too much.
You got 30. Like, listen, I'm not against a nigga that's single and he out here fucking. Listen,
Exactly.
but if you got a girl and all that shit, listen, man, take it from somebody that's been in that realm and done walk that player line. Listen, man. Sometimes it's best if you be faithful, if you know what I mean.
Definitely.
Sometimes your girl be with the shits, bro. Rather if it's a hall pass, right? Like it's 2020. I want people to start understanding this. It's couples, it's married couples that have threesomes, that have, explore things, or some couples are monogamous or have an open relationship, or bro, it's all type of shit going on out here. But sometimes it's, two is better than one, and if you're lady with it, to each his own.
Hey,
I ain't gonna
man.
tell nobody how to live.
Right. Everybody got they preference of what they want to do. Like me and Tia was at the beach one day, and we that was the first time we seen it was one dude and he was holding hands with two girls. I'm like, oh, that was my first. Like you always hear about them type of relationships, but you never really see it. I was like, okay. Like, like that's like you just never seen nothing like that. I'm like, okay, you always hear about this, but you don't never really see it. They look super happy. I mean, hey, to each his own. Will float this person boat, might not float the next person, but I mean that's life, man.
Listen, bro.
Who are we to judge anybody?
I'm old enough to see. I'm old enough. I've been fortunate enough to see shit like, growing up through the years of two people having a baby together, almost getting married, to both of them starting all over again, like completely going to, like, this dude done moved on and had several kids with somebody else and got a wife now, to the woman being married to another woman and being happy, dog, and being, doing some real shit and being like, living. Sometimes you gotta figure that shit out.
Man, it ain't no telling what life bring people, man. Like, like you things that might have worked for someone at 21, at 25, they might be doing stuff total different way. Like that's just life. Life is weird like that, man. Like you never know what might hit you, what might like. Oh, I didn't like this at this point. Now I do. Like you just never know. That's just how that, especially when it come to like girls. Like, I feel like it's been a surge of like, girls, going to girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's been a surge of that the last couple years, like I guess an exodus, like y'all dudes better get it together, man. Y'all gonna lose a lot of these women, man.
Or losing to me and my girl. Yep. You're taking applications, by the way, people.
Yeah.
Just let you know. But I do encourage the people. I mean, everybody. I mean, black, white, Chinese, Indian, anybody of the minority or the majority vote. We need a different president, man. Make sure y'all go register to vote, man. I'm already registered, dog. I looked that shit up online. Like, I'm not playing. I'm gonna call every last one of my friends this week or text them and be like, yo, please go vote. Or I'm gonna put it on the Facebook or whatever, man. Please go register to vote, dog. Like I know it's some people that I'm been friends with for years that probably ain't never voted in their life, bro. It's time. And listen, man, just because you got this person that's in office right now, I'm not talking about just Trump. I'm talking about anybody in your district. You see all this shit that's going on, bro? We need more people that look like me, you, and everybody else around us.
Exactly.
Or who got the same mindset as us, like, this isn't fair. Everybody should be able to eat. I shouldn't have to, go through this or talk to somebody about fair and what's not fair when they already know that? You know, like it's out of hand, and we got to take back the power. If they don't want to give us the power, we'll take the power from them. Period. It don't like every fucking law and all this stuff. It always say the people, but don't fucking include us
at all. At all.
Yeah, all of the and FYI, people, all of these bills when all this medical shit, they are getting paid to pass these bills. I don't know why nobody fucking says that. All of these healthcare shits and all of this stuff, or all of these new medicines, they get paid from that. Watch and learn, yo. Watch and learn. Educate yourself. Like, don't take somebody else's word for it. I heard a relative of mine say something on a post today, and and she told me to fact check things. And I totally agree with her. But when she said it, I kind of got upset. But I do want to apologize to her because I didn't say anything to her, but I just want to apologize to her because I felt some type of way. But I understand how important information is. Period. We gotta save our Black women, man. Let's keep saying that. I got 4 Black women that I love dearly that I see every single day.
Man, both. Man, there's
not including my sisters, you know,
for that,
and my cousins and my cousins' girlfriends and stuff. Like everybody, man, their daughters, everybody, they need to be protected, bro. And we got to get on some real shit, man, and unify. All my street niggas, man, all my, you know, parolees and all people that's out here free right now, bro. We need y'all. Period. If all you do is sit on the porch and watch it and see that people don't fuck with your kids, bro, or fuck with the neighborhood kids, you doing your job. Or you go ahead and go buy them kids something to drink when it's hot outside, or go ahead and spend $20 on some juices for the neighborhood kid.
Yep, that's what we got to do, man.
That shit don't cost much. Listen, go ask the center do they need any volunteers. Let's bring back the rec.
The rec is missing right now.
They done fired all these people. We need the rec more than anything. We need the community, man. We don't just need, you know, another white person to tell us what to do. We don't need that shit. Or another person of power that wants to tell us what to do, because they ain't all white. Some of them Black too.
Right.
Uncle Tom and them. What's up with all these goddamn uncles, man? Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom, what the fuck? How many uncles we got? I ain't never met this nigga Sam. Day in my life.
I feel like that.
Only Sam I know is only two Sams I know is one that used to grow up in the hood that played basketball, and Sam Cook. That's the only goddamn Sams I know.
Yep. Get out of the trash. Boy, that dog, boy.
Man, listen, my dog sleep like a motherfucker right now.
I wish my dog was sleep.
No, he probably high, though.
In the trash.
Goofy. Sit your goofy ass down. Head first. Woof. Making all this noise. Stigger. All right, man. What's the final thought, man?
I was just looking at some stats, bro. Like over the last couple years, it been over 200,000 like Black women like missing or abducted over the last couple years. And that's nationwide, though. That's nationwide. It ain't like, you know, that's a lot of people. And it's not like, I'm not saying that's 2 years. No, it's over a course of a couple years. But either way, that's too many. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's the ones that's reported.
Yep, and that's another thing it's funny you said that, because a lot of them go unreported. So that number could be way bigger than that. And this is what I'm saying, man. We got to protect our women. Like, you know, we can't let this keep happening. What women is the nurturers, man. Our babies need that nurture. So we got to make sure we protect our women and our kids at all costs. Even if we got to lay our own lives down for that, we got to do that. I'm willing to do that for my family at any given point. Like, I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and like, you know, helping other people too. You know, it's not just our families too. We can't just be turning a blind eye to, oh yeah, Miss Pearly down the road, she all right. Like, you know, she live by herself. She got her key. She get in there. Like, yo, if you see somebody, me, I sit there and literally wait until some of these people get in their house. It may look like I'm being weird, but I'm not. I just care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's the last thing I gotta say, man. Just we gotta be more mindful of what's going on out here.
Yeah. We gotta you right, man. I'm gonna piggyback on that. We gotta when I mean like we gotta protect them too, we gotta teach them how to protect themselves. I'm in Florida, man. We, you know, little brother be taking us to the gun range, and last year was the first year that me and my daughters is, you know, they learning how to shoot. So teach them how to protect themselves, man.
Sure.
Like last year was about the gun. This year gonna be about, you know, hand-to-hand combat. You know, learning how to protect yourself.
Yep.
Learning those sweet spots where you can get, you know, get enough space to get out of there. Because my girls are older enough now, bro. They like young adults. Like today, I just took my middle child to, you know, we talked about a lot of things. But I'm gonna teach her more. But yeah, man. Black power, man. Get that vote in, man. You know, get with your people, man. We got you. This is RuffCutt.
RuffCutt.
I'm Truck.
I'm
That's
Mel.
Mel. And we out of here.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.